Hey everybody, this is George from the Miller School of Music. I'm going to be doing lesson 18 of my Harmony and Theory series, and this is modes from the parallel perspective. All right, so first thing we want to talk about is the term parallel means sharing the same roots. So for this example, we're going to use the key of C. So the modes are going to start from C, therefore being parallel, because so they're going to share the same roots, which will be C in this example. All right, so to keep it simple, we have three modes that we're going to think of as our major family. And three modes, we're going to think of it as our minor family. And one mode that's not going to fit into either of these families, which we'll talk about at the end. So we'll start with our major family. So basically, all three of these modes have a major triad built in. So they have a major third. So we know the third is the note that defines the major or minor quality. So we have our bass major, which is going to be C1, D2, E3, F4, G5, A6, B7, back to C1. And the other two modes are going to be identical to the C major scale with one note that's different. That one note that's different, we're going to call this the character note or characteristic pitch. This is the note that defines the mode's quality, that gives it its unique sound, that separates it from major. All right, so the first one we'll talk about is Lydian. So Lydian is going to be a major scale with a raised fourth degree, or sharp 4. So this is the note, the sharp 4, is we're going to call the characteristic pitch or the character note. So here's our C Lydian scale. C, which is 1, D is 2, E is 3, F sharp is going to be our raised 4, G is 5, A is 6, B is 7, back to C is 1. All right, next let's look at our C Mixolydian scale. So this is going to be a major scale with a flatted 7th. All right, so that flat 7th is going to be our character note. So we have C, which is 1, D, which is 2, E, which is 3, F is 4, G, which is our 5, A is 6, our B flat, that's our character note, which is our flatted 7th, and then back to C. So we know C Mixolydian, or any Mixolydian scale, the flatted 7th is going to be our character note. That's the note that defines Mixolydian. All right, now we'll go to the minor family. So we know these three modes are built or have a minor triad built in. So we have minor, also known as Aeolian, which would be the modal name. We have Dorian and Phrygian. So we'll start with minor. So minor, the difference between major and minor is minor has a flatted third, a flatted 6, and a flatted 7. So we got C, which is 1, D, which is 2, E flat, which is our flat 3, F is our 4, G is our 5, A flat is our flat 6, E flat is our flat 7, back to C is 1. So now these two modes, Dorian and Phrygian, are going to be identical to the minor scale with one note that's different. And again, we call that the character note. So we have C Dorian, we'll start with. So this is a minor scale with a raised or natural 6. So we know natural minor has a flatted 6. So this mode is going to have a natural 6. So we have C, which is 1, D is 2, E flat is our flatted third, F is our 4, G is our 5, and then we have an A natural, that's our character note, our natural or raised 6th, and then we have our B flat, which is our flatted 7th, back to C. So we know Dorian is a minor scale with a raised or natural 6. All right, moving on. So now we're on Phrygian. So Phrygian is a minor scale with a flatted 2nd degree. So the flat second or flat 2 is going to be our character note. So we have C, which is 1. We have D flat, which is our flat 2. That's our character note. E flat, which is our flat 3. F, which is our 4. G is our 5. A flat, which is our flatted 6, like the natural minor. We have B flat, which is our flat 7. Back to C is 1. So again, we know Phrygian is a minor scale with a flatted 2nd. That's the key note to remember, is that flat 2. All right, so the last one we're going to talk about is the mode Locrian. So the reason we want to kind of separate this is because this mode has a diminished triad built in. So it's a little different than the major or minor modes, like major Lydian, Mixolydian, which have the major triad built in, or minor Dorian and Phrygian, which has a minor triad built in. The Locrian mode has a diminished triad built in, which means you could play it over a diminished triad. Or if you're dealing with 7th chords, a minor 7 flat 5. So we use this chord actually, or this mode a lot in jazz. All right, so the easiest way to compare this, I guess you could compare it to a minor scale with a flatted second and a flatted fifth. Or you could even think a Phrygian scale with the flatted fifth. So the flatted 5, I would say, would be the primary character note that makes it different. But you could also consider the flat 2 as well. So here we go. So here's C, which is our 1, D flat, which is our flat 2, E flat, which is our flat 3, F, which is our 4, G flat, that's our flatted 5. That's probably the most important out of Lohengrin to remember, is our flat 5, the character note. We have A flat, which is our flat 6, B flat, which is our flatted 7, and back to C, which is our 1. So this concludes the lesson today. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see everybody soon.